Good Friday morning. I'm Chris Jansing, and the new jobs numbers are out. They are better than what economists were expecting. The Labor Department says 103,000 jobs were added last month, though for the third month in a row, the unemployment rate is stuck at 9.1%. I'm joined now by John Challenger, CEO of Challenger Gray and Christmas. Good morning.
Good morning, Chris.
What's your take on these numbers?
Well, there certainly are positive compared to what expectations were. Those expectations were very low after last month's number, where just a net number of 0 jobs were created, and yet we know it's going to take a long time, month after month of positive job creation, to really begin to drive unemployment down. So they were good, but we know the government's losing jobs. That's a big headwind that even as the private sector creates jobs, it always brings these job numbers back down a bit.
You mentioned that net 0 last month, though, and even those numbers were adjusted. Now they're saying they went from 0 job growth to 57,000 jobs added. When you look at these numbers and we see decent job growth in things like professional and business services, healthcare and construction, but still more losses in government jobs. What does that tell you?
Well, it suggests, that the economy, the private sector, continues to move along. It's not that we're dead in the water. The economy, I think, looking at these numbers, it gave some hope that we're not in recession right now. Certainly from a job standpoint, we're in more positive territory over the last few months than we thought, when it felt like everybody got so negative about the economy. But we know we're in this period where the economy is struggling to pull out of the deep debt that governments, that people, that businesses all gathered during the recession and in its aftermath, and it looks like the real answer to our problems it's going to be time and working through the issues and trying to alleviate some of the damages that happen to people during periods of time like this.
Yeah, and I guess probably we can't sit around and hope that it repairs itself, but we see this intransigence in Washington. We've seen all this back and forth and a general acknowledgement that the jobs bill, at least as written, is not going anywhere. If something doesn't get done, if Congress doesn't take action, is it likely to stay here or get worse?
Sure. I mean, inaction, is not the answer. Whether you're focused on how to get long-term improvement in businesses that allow them to generate demand and create jobs, or whether you're focused on alleviating the hardships that people go through with programs, some of those steps have to be taken. I'm most concerned that there's a skills mismatch out there. There are a lot of companies that are saying we need certain kinds of skilled jobs, not for college graduates, where unemployment still is really quite low, but for others. And if we can put together businesses and community colleges, vocational schools, to say what skills do you need, and let's get those people trained, that will certainly help to move us in the right direction.
John Challenger, thank you so much.